Hello class. So trace of curl A equal to 0 if A is okay. What is capital A? Capital A is a second order tensor. Right? And what is curl of that? A is also a second order tensor. Tensor because by applying curl, the order will not change. So curl A is also second order tensor. Right? What are the components of curl A? A second order tensor, no. So how many free suffixes will be there? Curl A, how many free suffixes? Two free suffixes will be given as ig. Now, what is trace of this? Trace of curl A. But curl A, I equal to j. A, I equal to j. You can take I or jj. You can take jj also, no problem. Right? Now, so that implies trace of A. This is trace of A. Now, what is curl A, I in terms of tensor notation? But that's nothing but epsilon, right? So in the first place you have I. Next I should choose two suffixes. Choose M and N, right? And I should write components of that second order tensor capital A. So A, and in the second place is also I there, so I will come here. The second and the third suffixes of epsilon are mn. So here we have to take the reverse n with the comma in between. That's the tensor notation of curl A, trace of curl A. Right? Okay. Now we'll call this as equation. We'll call it as equation. Okay. Now we'll take the RHS of equation 1. Take the RHS of equation 1. Okay. So take the RHS. So epsilon IMN AIN comma E. Consider the RHS of equation 1. Look at the suffixes. I is coming twice. Here I and there is one. M is coming twice. N is coming twice. All are dummy here. Right? So in the place of IMN, I can take any alphabets. Right? So now what we do is in this we'll interchange I to N. Interchange I to N. Right? It will not change. Right? So interchange now. So wherever I is there, we'll put N, and wherever N is there, we'll put I. Tell me now. That's nothing but epsilon. In the place of I, I'm putting N, M as it is. And in the place of N, we are putting I. Okay, then A. In the place of I, I'm putting N. In the place of N, we are putting I, comma. Now, so these two are same now. Agree? Because they're all dummy. I is also dummy, N is also dummy. So I'm just replacing I, interchanging I and N. Okay, so now, since what? They have given what is our A. A is symmetric. Since A is symmetric, right? What is the meaning of symmetric? A, N, I, if A and I are components of A, and they have given A is symmetric, that means what? If I interchange N and I, A and I is equal to AI. If we interchange rows and columns, right? The corresponding tensor is same, then that tensor is said to be symmetric, right? So that's the definition of symmetry. Now using this, the above relation will become, you can call this as 2, right? Now using this 2 becomes, now 2 becomes what? So epsilon becomes, LHS of 2 is same, right? So tell no. So epsilon n m I. I'm using symmetric part. So I'm getting what? A ni is nothing but gamma, right? Okay, since A is symmetric, so I can use that, and I just changed this ni to, and LHS is same. So what is our LHS in equation 2? So let me rewrite that. So IMN AIN comma M, right? And now this is equal. We change the suffix like this. IMN. Suppose I change this. The only thing is I will check whether the sign changes or not. Okay. Okay. To check that, let me take NMI like this. So NMI. So NMI is cyclic or clockwise. Okay. Now look at IMN. IMN. That means what? It is becoming like this. So the directions are opposite. Whenever directions are opposite, I have to take the sign minus. Minus IMN. The remaining as it is. AIN, comma, correct. So that is, what is our LHS now? LHS of this. So I'm getting LHS is, I'm rewriting it now. So we have LHS IMN, AIN, comma M equal to RHS, the final RHS, IMN, right? AIN, comma. Okay, now what? We'll take this one side, right? This. That means what? Both are same now. So they're getting added up. So twice epsilon IMN EIN comma M. This implies I epsilon IMN AIN comma M is equal to, fine. Call this as equation. Call that as equation. Now, what is our equation 1? Equation 1 is what? Equation 1 is telling me epsilon IMN AIN comma M is equal to trace of curl A. Right? What is equation 3? Equation 3 is what? Equation 3 is epsilon IMN, right? AIN comma M equal to 0. Fine. So by 1 and 3. 1 and 3. What is that equal to 0? Getting trace of curl A is, that's what we had to prove now. So, and we proved it. Very, very simple, but 3 equations. We have different steps here, right? Okay, guys, stop now. We shall go to the next identity.